What else?
And giving us this day that we do the first feast days.
Okay, and what else?
And bringing our parents here safely.
Okay. Boker Tov. Ari is just being thankful for 3 things that Yah has done for her today. And so this morning, as we were reflecting, we were thankful for giving thanks to Yah for what he's done for us today. He just brought something to my heart. I'm getting ready to do a few things far as putting some logos and things like that on t-shirts. And I was just thinking about how Yah shows us favor, and he calls us, when he shows us favor, he also is equipping us with the tools to work in his kingdom. And so as I was reflecting on all of the things that he's done for me in my adult life, as well as even getting and coming into this walk, something just popped in my mind, and I see where my walk in this industry, far as being a stylist, instructing, encouraging other women, and giving you a platform and position where people will listen. We often say favor isn't fair, and it is and it isn't, because where much is given, much is required. When he gives you a platform and he puts you in a position where you are elevated, it's not for you. When he elevates you, it's so that you can do what he's called you to do, to draw others to you. We know what Yeshua said. He said, if I be lifted up, then I will draw all men unto me. And so we have to think of it as well. It's not about us when we're put in a high position, or we put in a position where we are gifted with the ability to draw others to us, to speak to us, to come to us for advice, to even respect our advice, or trust us enough to be a vault where they can come and lay down their secrets and get instruction. But also when people love you enough and trust you that what you're saying is true, don't ever take that for granted, because again, it is not about you. It's not for you. It is for you to cultivate a seed that's already been planted in their heart. When someone is searching, there has already been a seed planted, and Yah gives the increase. They might come to you for a little water. They might come to you for some nourishment. They might just come to you for in a season of rest. Don't ever take those things for granted. Another thing that has really just touched my heart is, as I'm watching this awakening and others are coming to coming and looking at, why is it that we're so staunch and stern about this walk? Why are we keeping the feast days? Why are we like super obedient about trying to be circumspect and keep the law, the dietary laws? Those are the very same people that thought that you had lost your mind are coming to you asking, hey, what is it that's going on? Or why do you find that going back to obeying the first commandments are monumental, or just are I'm looking for the word, I'm brain fogged, because I think I have so much stuff going on in my head sometimes. I don't know what I want to, I know what I want to say, it just don't want to come out like I want to say it. But why are you so firm about keeping these feast days, and why is this so why is this the cornerstone of foundation of salvation? We have to be careful how we handle them. I know I'm cynical and sarcastic by nature, so I want to say stuff, and it's not, a lot of times it's just like, I want to say it off the cuff. Oh, you thought I was crazy, now you want to ask me a question. But we have to really be careful about how we handle them, because Yah has pricked something in their heart for them to come to ask. And it's not up to me what you decide to do with the truth after I give it to you. That's between you and Yah. Because once you've heard something, you can't unhear it. you can either, you're stuck with a decision. You can do one or two things. You can obey it or you can reject it. There's no gray area. If you come to me asking me truth, and I give you the truth according to what the Most High has said, you are faced with a decision there. And it's not because I told you, it's because I got it out of the word, and Most High said it. The Most High wrote the manuscript through hands of those that have been obedient. So when you come to me and ask me why I do what I do, and I give you the truth according to scripture, and you reject it, you have not rejected me. And so how dare me in my finite this shell feel like I'm so offended when I'm not your creator. I should never be offended that you reject what I said, because you're not rejecting me. You're rejecting the words of the Most High. And my heart should be sorrowful and pray for you, like how Yeshua was with the rich young ruler. You know, he knew all of the commandments, but when he told him to get rid of his wealth and follow him, he turned and walked away. And he said he was grieved in his heart because he knows this guy knows that this is the truth, but you're not willing to let go of that which you've shown him where your heart is. Your heart is attached to the things. Your heart might be attached to the auxiliary boards, the people that you clicked up and met in the church. He said that anything you leave for his sake in this age, he'll return back in 100-fold in this age and in the age to come. I have gained so many more sisters, and the blessed part of even gaining more sisters and brothers is some of my very own sister has been given back to me in this walk as I obeyed him calling me out of the rituals that I had been partaking in the church. When I finally said, hey, you know what? Something isn't right. Something clicked. My sister as well had been on the journey to trying to really understand how can I do what I want to do and be saved. And my daughter, not only is she my daughter, but she's my sister in the Most High. So it is such a blessing to be obedient, and no, favor isn't fair, but it is a high price that comes with favor. Where much is given, much is required. I just wanted to leave you with that. Shalom, and have a great Shabbat.